I saved my parents' marriage. My dad used to be the kind of man everybody admired, always kind, always bringing bread home after work. My mom used to say she was lucky to have him. But somewhere along the line, something changed. He started drinking the kind that makes people follow you home because you can't walk straight. He became angry and restless. He would come home late, smelling of alcohol, talking anyhow. Sometimes I would look at my mom in the kitchen and just see her cry. The man who used to protect her had become a man she feared. One day, everything broke for me. It was a Tuesday. After assembly at school, we suddenly heard noise outside. People rushed to look, and when I stepped out, I saw my own father, arguing with the head teacher. They were shouting on top of their voices. When I got closer, I realized they were fighting over my school fees. The man I admired walked into my school drunk and angry, demanding they give him the money my mother paid for my exams. My classmates were laughing, and I just ran into the classroom and cried. The head teacher begged him to stop, but he refused to listen. Eventually, they gave him the money, but they still allowed me to write my exams because they knew something was wrong. After that day, everyone at home just kept quiet and avoided him. Then one evening, he came back from work, drunk again. I was watching TV. Normally, I would run, but that day I didn't. When he walked in, I looked him straight in the eyes and said, "Daddy, I can't wait to grow up and be like you." He looked confused. "Like me? How?" I said, "I can't wait to start drinking whenever I want, and beating my wife whenever I feel like it. People will fear me more than they fear you." After I said that, he went completely silent. It was like the alcohol disappeared instantly. He stood up, went to the kitchen, and opened all his bottles, not to drink, but to pour everything out. Every single one. The next morning, he woke up early, shaved, wore clean clothes, and went to work. When he came back, he brought bread and milk, like he used to. He knelt down in front of my mom and said, "I'm sorry. Can you ever forgive me?" My mom was shocked, but she didn't doubt his sincerity for a second. She saw something had changed. She nodded and started thanking God. From that day, my dad became better, far better than he used to be. He even went to my school to apologize for what he had done. And that was the day I learned that sometimes it's not a pastor or a therapist that changes a man. Sometimes, it's simply hearing the truth from the mouth of someone who used to look up to him.